Hello friends, and welcome back to Big Fish Tales. Well, thank goodness I have finally moved away from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That was the worst experience of my life. Of all the places that I've lived all over the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is by far the worst. Now I'm going to be heading out to do some fishing here back in my beautiful home state of Tennessee. Let's go and see what we can find in the creeks that don't have no fishing signs. Well friends, this will be the first time that I get to fish in Tennessee waters in so long. Came back to an old favorite haunt of mine behind Cracker Barrel. It's changed quite a bit since I was last here. But I'm sure the fish are just as good as they've always been. There we go. Fish on. Oh, green sunfish. Been a minute since I've caught one of those. All right, fish on. That's a very nice rock bass. Oh! Now that rock right there in front of me, it's always been good for some rock bass. One hitting at it. Looks like it might have been another rock bass. Alright, let's switch over to a blue fox. See what a blue fox rooster tail will do for us today. Look at that. Didn't even feel him hit it. He just jumped all over that. Another green sunfish. There we go. Itty bitty creek chub. All right, friends, here we are going to my second spot. Well, friends, you know the nice thing about fishing this spot right now, it says it's only 88 degrees, but it feels so much hotter with the humidity. And I'm just a little bit tired and worn out, drained from the heat and humidity. But I'm sitting on this rock, and because I'm sitting on this rock, I can just lay back and take a nap, not have to worry about anything. So let's get back to fishing. I sure wouldn't have been able to do that in South Carolina. Just a little bit of a breeze blowing in now, which will make it feel much better. The downside to the breeze is it's blowing the smell from Burger King over at me. It's smelling like a pretty appealing dead cow. Well, friends, that wasn't a bad day of fishing. It's so nice to be back here in Tennessee to fish, and it's so nice to be back in my home waters. Not too bad. That was a nice rock bass. I was kind of surprised that I didn't do better over at that spot under the bridge, because usually that was a good hole for bass. But you know, creeks change every time you turn around. So let's see where we can find to dig some fish out of the water next time. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you accompanied me on my trip today. This has been Big Fish Tales, fishing in Tennessee.